Hey everyone, Steve here for the Phonograph Stop with my recently acquired Columbia Grafonola Model 50 tabletop phonograph. And you can see its current condition. This is actually a lot better than when I first received it. I sanded the whole cabinet down, not too aggressively because I did not want to remove the finish. What I was looking to do was re-amalgamate the cabinet to keep the original finish, and it's just in too poor condition. So what I decided to do is strip the original finish off of here. There's just too much damage, as you can see. A lot of bubbling. You can see it must have been in some pretty bad humidity, sunlight, heat, wherever it was stored for quite a few years from what it looks like. You can see the lid side here, really poor condition. So I usually don't like to strip down the original finishes, but this one really needs it. So we'll be back and I'm going to show you how I'm going to do this. Okay, I'm back, and this is what we're going to be using to strip the finish. We're going to be using Minwax Furniture Refinisher, Quad Zero steel wool, and the safety gloves, rubber gloves. Okay, so I got a lot of the stripping done. I ran short on supplies, but I figured I'd show you what I did so far. Still got a little bit more to go, but coming out very nice so far. Okay, so we're on to the next step. I already sanded it down a little bit, light sanding to get some of the little knobbies off of the wood, nicks, whatever. So we're going to use boiled linseed oil first, and then shellac it. So I'm going to have my gloves here, safety gloves, lint-free cloth, and boiled linseed oil. Coming out beautiful. I'm going to put this a nice coat on here and then let it dry for 24 hours before I come back to it and start the shellac finish. Here's the cabinet. There it is. And we're going to give this about an hour to dry up. Then I'll go over it with a light sandpaper, very fine grit sandpaper, and then give it the next few coats, and she will be done. So stay tuned. Alright guys, so I have 6 coats of shellac finish on here. And I just finished the last coat. Now this is showing a lot lighter in color than it actually is. And I guess it's just the camera, but it's actually a nice dark shade to it. Let's lift that up. Here's the cabinet. Same thing. This is a lot darker than you guys are seeing. It's looks like it's gonna match the underneath of the lid really nice. So, well, all I have to say is it looks a heck of a lot better than it did when I first got it in. And here it is. Okay guys, this is it. Complete. Now as you can see, let me get this lid prop up here. Now as you can see, there's no spindle here. The motor's missing. I still am awaiting a few springs in the mail because a couple of the springs on the original motor were actually broken on the very outside. So I was still able to play it, but the speed was off and they were jumping all over the place. So new springs on their way. But here's the cabinet. Complete. The hardest part of this project, I think, was stripping off the old shellac with the Minwax Furniture Restore and the Quad Zero steel wool. Really had to use some elbow grease to get all of that old finish off, but like I said, I am thrilled to death with the way she came out, and I can't wait to get the motor done on here. All right guys, well, thank you for sticking around through this entire video, and the next time you will see this beautiful Columbia, she will be singing right through there. Alright guys, well, thanks for watching, and we will see you on the next spin. Take care.